Hello friends, welcome back. Today we'll look into the concepts of swing components and then we'll see the class hierarchy of Java swing components and then the containment hierarchy. So on top of this class hierarchy, there is object. Object is the superclass of all the classes. So component is derived from object and container derived from component. So then J component is derived from container over here. Okay, so all this blue color over here are the swing components, and the component, container, window, frame and dialog over here are the AWT components. Okay, and so inside the J component, so you can see J text, J combo box, J label, J list, J menu bar, J option pane, etc. So I'll show you this in a much bigger image. So friends, take a look at this particular hierarchy. So here, so J components is there in the package javax.swing. So javax.swing.j component. J is added to all the components in the beginning of the class name to distinguish it with the AWT components. Okay, so if the AWT component is button, then the same component in swing we'll call it as J button. Okay, so you can identify that with the letter J. Okay, so inside this J component, so these are all the component classes. So there is J slider, there is a component called J slider, then J spinner, then abstract button and J toggle button. All these are derived from abstract button, then J button, and then J menu item. And you can see that J radio button and J checkbox, they are derived from toggle button. And then you have checkbox, menu item, J menu and J radio button menu item, all these derived from J menu item. And then there is J label over here. So then J tooltip, then J separator, then we have J table and all this. So you can look that in the hierarchy. So all these are the component classes. So then you have J text component. So this J text component is having this J text field, and then there is another derived class which is J password field. Okay, so these are used these are some of the components. Okay, so the components that I'm reading out are most commonly used in any GUI application, so I'm just taking those class names. Okay, so then you have this J panel over here. So then J split pane, so if you want to split your frame into two parts, you can use that. Then you have J scroll pane, then scroll bar, and then toolbar and menu bar. All these are the swing components. Okay, so then you have J option pane, J file chooser, J color chooser, all this. Okay, so this is Java swing components. Okay, so now you can see that so all the items that I have listed out right now, right, like J text and combo box, label, then color chooser and file chooser, and then text field, text area, all these are components. All these are components. Now, what is meant by a component in Java? A component is an independent visual control that you will be putting on your graphical user interface. Example of components are J text, okay, text, J text field, J text area, J label, J combo box, all the J button. Okay, so J checkbox, J radio button, all these are examples of the components. Okay, now in the components, again there are passive components, active components. Like for example, J label is a passive component because there is no event handling associated with it. It just gives certain information to the user. And button is an active component because there is event handling. You click the button and the GUI changes. Maybe you navigate into another page and all that. Sometimes we also call components as atomic components. Why they are called as atomic components is that they just are self-sufficient entities that present bits of information to the user, and these components generally sometimes they get input from the user and into the containers. Okay, so here you can see there are 4 containers we can see over here. The first one is JFrame, and then you have a window over here, and then you have dialog, and then you have JApplet. Okay, so all these are the 4 containers, wherein JFrame is mostly used for creating Swing applications, and JApplet is used for creating applet. Then JFrame is considered to be the main window, which will be having this minimize, maximize options, close options and all that. And it is frame is the top level container, and these are heavyweight because they are derived from the AWT container and component classes. And JFrame will provide a place for the Swing components to paint themselves. So to actually these components that we talked about need a container, so you can only place them inside a container, and JFrame is such container. So you have to create a JFrame, and then inside the JFrame only you have to place this components. Okay, which is like you can see over here, which is JPanel. This JPanel is also another kind of container, which is also called as intermediate container. Okay, so the purpose of the panel is to simplify the positioning of the components. Okay, so you want to place the components. For example, you are having button and label, and you want to position them properly, so you will be using panel, and you can use 2 or 3 panels as you like on the frame. Okay, so the first thing is you have to create a frame. On top of the frame you will be creating these panels, and you will be arranging the components inside the panel. Okay, so this is all about the container. So what is the definition of the container? So the containers are nothing but it's a place where it holds group of components together. Okay, so that is called as a container. And there can be a container inside and another container also. Like for example, I can have a frame, and inside the frame I can have a panel, and inside the panel I can have another panel. Okay, so there are 2 panels, one outer panel and the other inner panel. So here the outer panel will act like a container, and the inner panel will act like a component. So here we are saying that the containers are in themselves, they are components. Okay, so because they can be one inside the other. Okay, right. So this is the definition of the container and components. So this is the Swing hierarchy, friends. Hope you understood this video. Stay home, stay safe, happy learning. Bye.